whatever. Shaft goes with triple destroyer setup, so Kleber, Daring, Gearing, Venezia, Nevsky, Petro, Kremlin, Conqueror. Znek replies with triple destroyer setup as well, Daring, Kleber, Yu Yang, Petro, Venezia, Des Moines, Yamato, Montana. Haha, okay. So the only difference basically is, I mean, besides BBs, is a Kleber, sorry, a Yu Yang instead of a Gearing. Cruisers are not the same. Nevsky over Des Moines for Shaft. Whatever, we'll see. Everyone here is moving. So Znek is sending Kleber straight for C. I guess he's gonna go for this spot here behind the island, I guess. Daring is going for B. Yu Yang is sent to the A cap with the Venezia and the Montana. Petro is gonna stay between C and B, I guess. I'm not sure about the Des Moines. We'll see how is he gonna be deploying. Same tactic for Shaft. I mean, Kleber wise, they are sending the Kleber exactly for the same spot as this Kleber. Daring is going for the exact same cap as the other Daring. Gearing, Nevsky, and Venezia are going for A, supported by Conqueror. This Petro here, tell me that he's moving, please. Don't tell me he DC'd. Come on. Really? Shit. I think this is a restart. This might be a restart. His guns are not moving whatsoever. Well, nobody is calling any restart actually. That might be a restart. Oh, never mind. He's not okay. He just moved. Never mind. So the two Klebers, I think they actually spotted each other briefly, and they both chose to go for the safe approach here on the 9 line. Okay. Both Darings are hydroing and they are spotting each other. Okay. The difference is that the Shaft Daring has opened up on the Daring from Znek, which that didn't open up. And somehow this Daring turns out to take more damage than this one, even if, well, okay. The trade goes heavily in favor of this Znek Daring. He lost 2 KHP less. Sorry, 4 KHP less. Is that guy radared? No, not yet. I mean, not anymore. So, no caps have been contested, I mean, taken so far. There we go. This is the same setup that we've seen previously. Nevsky, previously they had a Wooster instead of a Venezia. So, let's see if this time these guys are gonna have a much more impactful approach on the game or not. I mean, here this comp here is much more powerful than these guys. I mean, Gearing, Yu Yang, Venezia, and you have a Nevsky, you have a radar advantage here. Let's see if Shaft is going to be able to recognize that. Yeah, they're walking the Gearing inside the A cap, supported by the Nevsky, so they are trying to make sure that nobody contests this A cap. Yamato shells on the way. 7k, not too bad. In the meantime, the Conqueror is playing extra safe here. And nothing is happening so far. This Kleber is playing super far back here. Super far back. I'm not sure why. Why is he even here? What is that guy doing? I mean, he's miles away from everything. Maybe he DC'd? No, he's not DC'd. I mean, the Kleber is like 16 kilometers away from him. I'm not sure what is he afraid of. Strange position, actually. Really strange position. So it's Shaft that is taking the first cap. Shaft takes the first cap. And there is nothing at the moment that can endanger these guys, or at least contest the A cap. But on the other hand, this Kleber has made his way inside the C cap, and they're gonna be taking the C cap, but Shaft has the point advantage at the moment. Oh, that Montana. That Montana, what happened to that guy? The hell? He must have been, I don't know, citadel by something. He's down to less than half HP. Was he citadel by the Kremlin? Somehow? Or maybe he ate torpedoes. I'm not sure. But something must have happened to that Montana. And he's on fire. I mean, he's healing, but he ate a lot of damage. And he's still under a lot of pressure, actually, from the Nevsky and the Venezia. And he's been also chased down by these torpedoes from the gearing. I mean, if he makes the wrong turn at the wrong moment, he might hit one of these torpedoes. Uh-oh. Action happening here. Daring against daring, but this guy has the support of a Petropavlovsk. And, ooh, these torpedoes. This torpedo here has his neck daring name written on top of it. He's dead. Almost. And this daring has to bail. There is no way he can stay here. The next raider, they get on him. He's down. So there we go. That's the raider from the Petro. Yep. And first kill is for Shaft. So 1-0 for Shaft. They have the cap advantage. I mean, sorry, the point advantage. And the one thing that I'm really that baffles me is this Kleber position at the moment. I don't exactly understand what is this guy achieving here. But regardless, this Montana is under a lot of pressure, and I think she's gonna go down. She has a fire that it seems like she's not able to repair. If she doesn't have a heal coming up soon, she might go down here. Okay, never mind. The fire extinguishes and she gets the heal off. And she goes down as well. So oof, very close to die, this Montana. Is this Kleber making the move here? I think he's just gonna launch some random torpedoes on that Kremlin. So now Shaft is concentrating all their forces around the B cap, so they have to fortify the cap, while Snack has to find a way somehow to get some kills on the board. Otherwise it is going to be such a struggle for them. Because as you can see, here they are being zoned out and bullied out of the position here. The Nevsky took a lot of damage. He's down to less than 10k. He's being smoked up by the gearing. Montana shells in the air. Let's see. No. Oh, if he doesn't have Hydro active, these torpedoes might be really deadly for that Nevsky. Nevsky doesn't really turn that sharply, so he might be dead here. I think he's dead to this torpedo. Is he? I think he is. Yep. So that's the equalizer. So 1-1 kill-wise. Snake needed those points. Oh, that Des Moines. Is being forced to have a close-in, nose-to-nose fight against the Kremlin. And trust me, you don't want to be that Des Moines now. You don't want to be that guy. He's lucky that he doesn't get Citadel, but yeah. He's dealing decent damage on the Kremlin that is giving him broadside, but this is not gonna help him too much. The next Kremlin salvo could be the end of that Des Moines. Easy. If they really want to make this Kremlin run away, they have to commit the Petro as well here. There we go. That's a Citadel. Also Petro coming in with some HE spam. Also the Conqueror behind him. Yeah, this Des Moines is dead. There's no way they can save Farifan here. Down to 8k. He's trying to hide somehow from the Kremlin, but this is not happening. It is simply not happening. Wow, he gets super lucky with the dispersion here. He actually gets extra lucky and he gets to live a little bit longer. The Kleber actually kills the gearing from Shaft. So all of a sudden, Znek is gonna be able to walk into A and sneak it from Shaft. But on the other hand, here the Znek demon is toast, 100% sure, guaranteed. So, but it is taking a little bit longer than expected here for these guys to actually get this demon down. Kleber torpedoes on the Petro, but he's fine. Kremlin lost basically half of his health to get this Des Moines down, so well played by the Des Moines actually, surviving that long. I'm not sure here. I mean, the Kleber can easily get the cap from behind this island. I mean, he can play the ring around the rosy game here with the Petro if he wants. I think he's radar now. No, he's not. But the Petro is too close for this Darien to walk into C for free. So I think that the move here is get this Petro into here, ram the Petro, so this Kleber can easily get C and get away with it. This must be the move here from Shaft. The destroyers from Znek get the A cap. In the meantime, this is still anybody's game. HP bars are pretty similar. Points are in the favor of Shaft, but they are one cap down at the moment. So we'll see about that. It is a Znek win if nothing changes. Oh, there we go. Kleber is making the move. He sends torpedoes towards the Petro, but he gets away with only like a couple of HP of damage, so they don't even need that Petro to ram this Petro actually, and they are gonna get this cap easy. The point is, are they gonna be able to hold B? That's the real question. Oh, this Conqueror is being sent back here. It is being sent back to guard the A flank. She's gonna eat 2 torpedoes, or maybe only 1 if she's lucky. 2. It is actually 2 torpedoes from the Yu Yang. But there is no follow-up. There is no follow-up fire on that Conqueror, so... But this is gonna scare him away a little bit. It is a permaflood? It is a permaflood. Apparently. Or, well, she's using her super heal to sustain, actually. So this Petro is being farmed pretty heavily by the Kleber. I think he's spotted by the Petro Hydro. Wow, what a tense match.
The enemy is about to win.
And now, of course, it's a Shaft win. It's a Shaft win, if nothing changes, of course. Petro goes for the Raider. I would love to see this Yamato being deployed, I mean, heavily inside B and ram the Kremlin, because I mean, if this Petro really wants to, he can go and ram the Petropavlos here, because that Kleber, I was saying, he has more HP than the Shaft Kleber, but not anymore. Now they are similar one to each other, so. And now the fact that they are this Venezia is almost full HP. I'm not sure why they are leaving the A flank completely almost. This Venezia here is going to be able to walk into A at some point, because they are concentrating, all of them are concentrating towards B. Oh, I think this is the move, making the Kleber YOLO the Kremlin, so the Kremlin is forced to go forward, and by doing that she's gonna be showing broadside to the Montana and to the Yamato. Let's see, Kremlin just shot, so now it is go time for the Kleber. This is green light for the Kleber. Let's see, is he gonna get his YOLO off? Let's see, he's gonna dodge some of these torpedoes. Oh, I think this Kleber lost one of his torpedo tubes. There is no... Oh, did he? No, he didn't. Okay, this is a YOLO, good YOLO for this Kleber. And of course, that Venezia is now retaking A. So yeah, Snack is contesting B, and they might even take B. Well, maybe not. He's daring. He's gonna make sure that this Kleber is not gonna take the cap for free. Wow, he's eating such a huge amount of damage to do that. Wow. He was full HP. He was literally full HP. Conquer HE. Wow, nice shots from like what, 15 kilometers, even more. He's down to 1.5k. Yu Yang tries to gumbo to daring, but it is like, yeah, a fight that you don't really want to take, actually. They are gonna get B, but I mean, that Yamato being here, almost full HP, I'm not exactly sure about the use of that Yamato. I mean, yeah, he gets a decent salvo on the Conqueror, I get that. But they don't have any time. They have 1 minute. They have 1 minute to make something happen. And that Venezia also being full HP here, I'm not sure. I would have liked to see this Venezia being, I mean, to stay around A, because now A is not going to be flipped anytime soon. There, yeah, this Yu Yang is caught by the daring and he's dead. He beaches as well, so that reduces the time for Znek. This Conqueror almost dies, but not yet. And Shaft takes the second game, guys. So it is 1-1 for it is 1-1 I mean, for anybody. What the hell am I saying? So GG Shaft, quite a close game. And yeah, score is 1-1. Awesome. Well played by both teams, actually. Pretty tight game in the end.